the Hive Hustle podcast, about to sit you down. Go and fix your crown. This ain't a grain of salt.
Yo, welcome back. We appreciate you for tuning in the Hive Hustle podcast. I'm your host, Mafioso.
I'm your co-host, Rellik. Y'all know me.
Y'all know us. This is our boy Alpha Jack. We over here having a great conversation. Man, that first segment was crazy. My head, like I had to change the color on my thing.
That's why I
Like
got
what?
auto color changing.
You know,
Bro.
But look, this is the part of that. What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. We do that every episode. This is the part of the episode where we ask you flash questions, one or the other. Okay. There's no rules.
Wait. We totally skipped the question.
What? Oh, we did?
We definitely did.
Oh, run it back.
Oh, crap. Run it back.
It's
My
cool.
bad.
So speaking of going back, we can go back to the top of the episode. You mentioned you was a massage therapist. Now I was in the chair, you know what I'm saying, doing all this. Whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, back to the.
As the chair is making noise.
You're right.
I'll be hating when the chair like, do this crap, and you sitting there like, I'm like, bro, like stop. Anyway, but massage therapy. What made you get into that? Like, what made you feel like? Well, what made you think like, okay, I want to be a massage therapist?
It was really, I think, just lacking the next move. Right. I was going to community college back in Jersey. And my girlfriend at the time was like just excelling. Like she just really didn't care. You know what I mean? She didn't care like in the sense of what she wanted to do. It was just more like she was just going. Yeah. Right. So she cared actually a lot. It's like, but she was like locked in. She wasn't like thinking like, oh, what's next? You know what I mean? But I think that's just Filipino culture. She was gonna be a nurse no matter what.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, she was locked in. Me, I'm just like, man, I don't want to do all that. I mean, like, what is it that I'm looking for? You know what I mean? Like nobody was implementing anything on me growing up. Like, do this, go to school for that, right? Unlike their culture, they're like, nurse, nurse, and you're hearing it from like a young age, and you're like, okay, well, I'm here at college now, time to do that. So me, I was just like seeing her do her thing, and I'm like, all right, what can I do that's kind of related to the medical field, but not like so in depth with it? Yeah. To where I got to go to school for 7 years. Yeah. Right? So I was just like, okay, I guess it was kind of like me trying to wiggle and take kind of like the easy way out, you know? Because I'm not crazy about school, but I love education. Yeah. So that's the difference. So I decided to look online, and that's the first thing that popped up was massage, and I was just like, all right, let's give it a try. You know what I mean? You put your email in, your phone number, and then somebody calls you randomly the next day in the system.
Like that commercial?
That you made a remix of? The fry. Was it the fry?
The fry, it was.
Was it?
You just sitting on the couch.
Sit on the couch.
And life passing you by,
life passing you by. You know, just fill out the form, man.
Do something with your future. So that was the moment for me. Super young, probably like 20 years old, trying to figure that out. And I just went into the school. I just wanted to do something. And we got it rocking. And then throughout school, I was like, oh, I kind of got an itch for this. Like, the teachers are like raving about me. They're like, oh, yo, you got like a really great natural touch. I didn't know this, but the program was only like 7 months, which was great at the time.
I know the massage therapy program is not really that long. It's like less than a year.
Well, they're longer now these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like 9 months, I think, is the minimum.
Oh,
but
still less than a year.
Yeah. It depends where you go. But anyways, 7-month program. And as time went on, I just got better and better at it. Yeah. And I was just like, well, why would I run away from something that I'm naturally like
good at?
Yeah, smashing it right now. Yeah. Like I'm going, and the teachers are gassing me up, and it's just like, even at graduation, I was like the favorite. I was like, yo, there's other people graduating right now. You guys are making me feel embarrassed right now. Like, please stop talking about me at graduation. There's 7-8 other people right here graduating this segment. But yeah, man, it's a definite blessing. And I'm just trying to utilize it. It hasn't been always something I've been in love with, but I'm learning to love it in different ways. Yeah. So
I feel like the same way with my graphic and web design. Mm-hmm. Like I've been doing that since 2008, and it was just because I took a computer class at school and I learned how to type really quick, and then all of a sudden I started looking at some code and got really geeked out.
Dope.
Like that's how I got into it. I was a graffiti artist at first. Like that's how I got into graphic design. Graffiti turned into graphic design because my homeboy Fresh passed away, and I just didn't want to do it on walls anymore. Like when you see your homeboy stabbed because he crossed a rival crew out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You kind of don't want to do that no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to end up like that, so I'm going to go ahead and go this route.
Yeah.
So I started doing backpacks with paint markers at high school and stuff like that. And then after getting out of high school, I was like, well, what do I do? I committed a crime really early on, and then I was like, well, I can't do nothing but go get a job as a telemarketer. So I got into sales, and then I was doing graphic design, so that's when I started. The sales and the graphic design and the web design kind of just built into what I am now.
Yeah.
So it and that's what I meant in the last segment is you have to have not necessarily an exit plan, but an end goal of some sort.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I can't be a backup dancer for the rest of my life, man.
Yeah, nah.
Like, and I understand social media is a thing. I understand being an influencer is a thing. But even then, the moment Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are gone, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's
You
the
know,
land? Where's
like,
the property?
Exactly. So, IP is great, but if your IP ain't worth anything, then there's no point in having an IP. You know?
Literally.
So, but this segment of the episode, now we back.
Yeah.
We back. This segment of the episode is flash questions. We simply ask you a question. You let us know what your answer is and why. Sometimes it gets people canceled. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a good convo.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with you, Desmond.
Right. Cancel me out, huh?
TLC or SWV?
Ooh.
Interesting.
Sheesh.
I know you told me it was a good question. I'm
yeah,
really looking forward to
man.
seeing this one.
Jeez, TLC or SWV is wild, dude. Oh,
Did you see have you ever watched the episode of our podcast?
I partially got through Lamont's.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I haven't
Gaia
gone through
Speaks, we asked Queen Latifah or Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill, yeah.
all. Ooh, okay.
So you got another good one.
Yeah.
SWV or TLC. Come on with it, man.
Oh gosh.
And I knew it was
I-
going to be good because it's 90s R&B.
I want to say SWV for just the R&B portion of it, but I feel like I'm gonna go with TLC.
Okay.
Now,
why?
because of the range of the group, right?
Okay.
You got the members that do different things,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? And they're dancing too.
Yep.
They were fun. They were in movies,
Yeah.
so they had a little bit more of a scope. Their scope was a little bit wider. You know what I mean? They were in House Party 3.
Yeah.
I
remember
mean,
that.
yeah.
And that's how Gaia spoke about the Queen Latifah and Lauryn Hill. Like Lauryn Hill's an amazing lyricist, but Queen Latifah was an actress. She was many different in leadership roles
Still
in many
killing
different
it.
ways. Yeah, it's still killing it.
Still killing
So
it.
it's like there's opinions, but then there's factual statements that back up some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like TLC definitely, when it comes to the reigns of like girl groups in the 90s,
yeah.
TLC was that group.
They really like made like that staple, like, oh, one's gonna rap and the others are gonna sing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you think of TLC when you think of that. Like,
Yeah.
like whatever groups came after that, like Black or
3LW.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like somebody was like always like a rapper, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
comes in
Yeah.
the group, But even for guy groups too, after that,
Mm-hmm.
I just think TLC was not the blueprint, but a great blueprint
Yes.
for how to navigate that.
They were the I don't know if it was Boys to Men or one before that. New Edition.
New Edition. Yeah.
They were New Edition.
They were just here, I think.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Hive Hustle podcast. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Also, follow our partner Swarm Branding. We'll see y'all next time.